Hello guys, welcome to Codai. In the last video, we have discussed about factory design pattern. In this video, we will learn about abstract factory design pattern. Abstract factory design pattern is very important topic if you are preparing for any Tech Java interview. So, what is abstract factory design pattern? It is a creational design pattern which sometimes refer as a factory of factories, right? So it is an abstraction layer, or it is an abstraction factory over the factories. So if I will give you a real life example of this abstract factory design pattern, then you can assume a electronic store where there are multiple counters for selling multiple categories. For example, in an electronic store, there can be counter 1 which is selling mobile phones. There can be counter 2 which is selling washing machines. There can be counter 3 which is selling televisions. Right now, based on your choice of category, what you want to purchase, you can go to any of the counter, right? So these these each separate counters can be referred as a factories, right? And this electronic store can be referred as a factory over those factories, right? So this fulfills our abstract factory design pattern. So if I will ask you that if you want to purchase a new mobile phone with some budget, or if you want to purchase a new TV with some budget, or if you want to purchase a new washing machine with some budget, right? So for all of these three categories you can have different factories, right? This can be mobile factory, there can be TV factory, there can be washing machine factory for purchasing the washing machine. Now above to these three factories there can be a single factory, you can say electronic factory, which will take category from you, and based on the category it will return either mobile factory, TV factory, or washing machine factory, right? So this is how you can think in a code level manner. Is this is a mobile factory, right? It is the same as I have used in the factory design pattern. It is a mobile factory. This is the television factory. These two classes are following our factory design pattern, right? Based on the price they are having some logic, they are returning the some mobile phone. Based on the price, based on some logic, they are returning me the object of some TV, some Redmi TV, some more Samsung TV, some Sony TV, some Apple TV. Now if I will create a new factory which will return the object of this mobile factory or television factory, based on some calculation or based on some logic, it can be fulfill my abstract factory design pattern. So this is my electronic factory which I can refer it as an abstract factory. This can be my abstract factory class, right? So this what this abstract electronic factory is basically taking from you, it is taking category from you, and based on the category it is returning the object of that particular factory for you, right? If you want to purchase TV, it will return you the object of the television factory. If you want to purchase mobile, it will return you the object of mobile factory, right? So let's try to move on the code level example in code Java and the Spring Boot, right? So this is my abstract factory design pattern. In this example I have taken one iDish interface. This iDish interface can have multiple implementations, either can be pizza, burger, samosa, lemon juice, orange juice, or mango juice, right? Now what is the difference between each of the implementation is these three are the eatable objects and these three are the drinkable objects, right? So if I will say for the eatable items we can have a factory, and for the drinkable item we can have another factory. So this is juice factory, you can say, this is dish factory, you can say, right? Now let's say there if client wants to eat something and clients want to drink something, right, it will not go directly on some factory, right. Client does not want to know about which factory is giving me the eatable objects, which factory is giving me the drinkable object. It can simply have a single factory, right, hunger factory, which will return you the object of particular factory. Now from this object it will call the it will get the actual object of particular item. So let's say what hunger factory is doing, hunger factory is taking mood from you, that what kind of mood you are having, you want to eat, you want to drink, right. Now based on this mood it will go to the respective factory. It will ask that, hey dish factory, I want a burger object. Hey dish factory, I want a samosa object. Same if we'll ask the juice factory, if you are in a drinkable mood, that hey juice factory, give me the lemon juice, give me the orange juice, something like this, right. So let's move in the core Java example first. So this is my idish interface, which is having a prepare method, right. It is the same as the factory design pattern. So it will have burger class. It is simply saying burger is prepared. I have just written simple statement for now, right. If I will say some drinkable object, my mango juice, it is just mango juice is ready, right, something like this. I am just having all this implementation like this. Now main part is hunger factory. Before to hunger factory, let me go into the child factories, which is like dish factory and the drink factory. Dish factory is basically this factory, dish factory, which will give you the object of eatable objects, right. So if you will get dish type of samosa, burger, pizza, it will return you the respective object. If you will nothing will pass on, it will give you the default cake, right. Same as in the drink factory, if you will pass any drink kind of object, it will return you the mango juice object, orange juice object, or lemon juice object. If nothing matches, it will give you simple water, right. So the main part is hunger factory here. So hunger factory is basically taking a fine dish from you. Now based on the mood, based on your mood, it will return you the eat or drink, whatever you are having, right. If your mood is in eat, it will ask dish factory to find this. If you want to drink, it will ask you the drink factory to find drink, right. So how client will call this, how client will use this, basically client will directly interact with hunger factory only. In the hunger factory it will say, I want to eat burger, so prepare for me, right. So what it will do, I will run this client. So what it will do, it will go to my hunger factory. Now on the hunger factory, it will first find the dish based on the eat. So it will go on the eatable factory. Now from the eatable, it will give you the object of burger class, and you will get burger is prepared, right. Hope this code example is clear to you in the core Java. So let's try to move into the more advanced version of it, into the Spring Boot, right. Because nowadays we usually build our enterprise level project in the Spring Boot. So let's see how we can implement abstract factory design pattern in the Spring Boot, right. So Spring Boot also, it is quite similar. So in the iDish is I am having, so iDish is having multiple implementations: burger, lemon juice, mango juice, pizza, samosa, like this, right. In iDish I am having prepare method, which is same as the core Java one, and another two methods, name and category. I will explain you the reason of taking name and category into the picture later on. So let's first try to move some implementations of iDish. One is burger, you can say. I am simply returning burger is prepared. What is the name of this class? You can say burger. And what is the category? It is a dish, or you can say it is a eatable. Dish you can just assume it is a eatable objects, right. If I will go into some drinkable object, let's say lemon juice, right. Lemon juice is ready and its name is lemon, and drink, it is drinkable object, right. Basically this two methods will help us in the factory classes. This method will help us in the child factory, and this method will help us in the abstract factory, right. So let's try to move into the child factory first. So we will have two child factories here. One is for dish factory, which is simply as a, you can say, eatable. One is of drink factory, which is simply of drinkable item. So for this I have created a hunger mood. This is a abstract factory interface, right? This is the abstract interface which is taking on mood, and on mood basically eatable or drinkable, and get, it is returning me the dish based on the type, right? So if I will say implementation of this mood is, it is simply taking, it is creating a dish list, dish map, and in the dish list it is only taking the items which are of eatable items. Dish is basically eatable items, right? If I will go into the drink factory, what it is doing, it is only taking the drinkable item into the into the picture based on the mood of drink, right? So how my client will use uh, this is basically, it will go into the hunger factory. This is my main factory. Hunger factory is basically this one. This is my hunger factory, right? So if I will go to the hunger factory, it is nothing, it is just creating a factory on the dynamic parameters based on the mood. Based on the mood, it will simply give you the hunger mood. Basically it will give you the object of particular factory, right? Now from this factory it will give you the particular type, right? If I will say hunger mood dot get here, right? So this is how abstract factory work. So if I will say on from the controller, what I am doing is I am just taking two things from the client. One is mood, another is dish. Now based on this mood and dish, my hunger factory will get called based on the mood and the dish, and it will call the prepare method, right? So if I will try to run this application, let's say I will run this application. So I will run this application and show you on the Postman that how this API is working. So let's say I am having a, I have created this API. On the dish I will call pizza and eat, right? So if I will run this, I will get, I am not getting anything, I am getting 500. So let's see what is the error. If I will go into the stack trace, it will simply say pizza is not available for eat. So let's try to move on the pizza class, right? Pizza implementation. So in this basically pizza is piece capital. So if I will say pizza, now pizza is prepared. Now what I can do is, let's say I will give lemon. So if I will go into the lemon juice, right? Lemon juice is ready, right? Its name is lemon. I have created lemon here, but in the mood I am giving the eat, right? So as you know, lemon is not a eatable object, right? It is a drinkable object. So if I will send it, it will give me the error that lemon is not available for eat. While if I will simply pass drink here, so what it will do is it will give lemon juice is ready, right? So this is how abstract factory works. So let me give you brief that how this controller works is, this is my controller class. In this controller class, it is taking mood and the dish, mood and the dish as a input. Now it is going to the hunger factory dot get. In the hunger factory dot get, first it is taking the factory object. First it is taking the factory object. Oh, sorry. First it is taking the factory object. I will minimize this. Right. First it is hunger factory is taking the mood. Based on the mood, it is returning the object of particular factory, dish factory or juice factory. Here it is the factory, you can say, right? Now based on this factory, it is returning the type, actual object type. If it is not present, it will throw runtime exception, else it will return you the particular dish, right? So here in the drink and lemon, it will go here, it will be drink factory. From the drink factory, it will give you the lemon juice object. Now from the lemon juice object, you will simply call prepare method. So what the prepare method of lemon juice will be executed, right? And you will get this as a output, lemon juice is ready, right? Hope this is clear to you. If you like this video, please hit on the like button and subscribe our channel. If you are having any feedback for us, do comment. Please subscribe because it will give us motivation to create new videos.